Jumping into the rock and roll news, let's see what's going on this morning. As I said earlier, I was pleased to wake up this morning and find a note in my inbox about Bachman Turner Overdrive. Yeah, they're getting ready to release some brand new music. Of course, led by Randy Bachman, they're going to release a new single. It's called 60 Years Ago, and it drops March the 28th. Proceeds benefiting the Bridge to Nowhere charity bike ride, which helps raise money to end chronic homelessness in Winnipeg, Canada. The song will feature Randy and his sons, Tal and Coco Bachman, with BTO's Fred Turner on vocals, and a guitar solo from Rock and Roll Hall of Famer and fellow Canadian Neil Young joining them. He says this song is our tribute to Winnipeg, the place where we grew up as teenagers in the 60s, a time when the city's music scene was exploding. It was the Liverpool of North America, a melting pot of incredible talents. Everyone I've talked to who spent time in Winnipeg and witnessed that musical explosion is excited to hear this song, and I hope you all enjoy it as much as we enjoyed creating it. 60 Years Ago is available for pre-order now. Quick search of the web, you'll find it. Bachman Turner Overdrive, meanwhile, is set to kick off a Canadian tour on April the 1st in Victoria, British Columbia. They'll hit the States this summer with the Marshall Tucker Band and Jefferson Starship. That tour kicks off July the 18th in Council Bluffs, Iowa. And you can find a complete list of dates at btoband.com. James Taylor extending his summer tour. He's added 14 new shows to his trek. The new dates will take place in August and September, starting with a 2-night stand in Boston, August the 26th and 27th, and it wraps on September the 17th in Fort Worth, Texas. Now, tickets for all new shows go on sale on Friday, 9 a.m. The tour, which has Taylor backed by his all-star band, kicks off May the 5th in Phoenix and includes several multiple-night stands, including 2-night stands in San Diego and Santa Barbara, California, Woodinville, Washington, and Morrison, Colorado. It also includes annual shows at the Tanglewood in Lenox, Massachusetts. That happens July the 3rd and 4th, and a performance at Milwaukee Summerfest on the 21st of June. All shows feature vocal harmony trio Tiny Habits as special guests. And you can find a complete list of dates at jamestaylor.com. Looks like Rock and Roll Hall of Famer John Fogerty is getting busy this year for his 80th birthday celebration. It's coming up on May the 28th this year, a milestone marking a lifetime of groundbreaking contributions to popular music. And he's going to celebrate all year long. He kicked off his 80th birthday year in January with performances at the Fire Aid Benefit Concert in Los Angeles and a brief residency at the Wynn Encore Theater in Vegas. This week, he will hit the SXSW for a just-announced show at Stubbs Barbecue on March the 11th. That followed by a keynote conversation with fellow Rock and Roll Hall of Famer Tom Morello on March the 12th. And then we turn to April the 24th. He's going to be giving a headline performance at Jazz Fest in New Orleans. And just days later, he'll be honored at the 2025 American Music Honors, hosted by Bruce Springsteen Archives and Center for American Music at Monmouth University in New Jersey. And in June, Fogerty will return to Glastonbury for his first performance at the legendary festival in nearly 20 years. July the 6th, he will headline the Hollywood Bowl with more exciting performances and other news to be announced soon. 2025 will be the year to recognize Fogerty's many achievements in rock and roll. And this morning, we found out that Rick Springfield recently discovered that he suffered a brain injury back in the year 2000. He tells People magazine the discovery was made after he had a whole body MRI scan, noting that the injury was the result of an onstage fall that happened in Vegas over 2 decades ago. He says, I fell 25 feet, I hit my head, then wood came down and hit my head, and then I hit my head again on the stage. I thought I had just broken my wrist, but on the scan, I found out I have some brain damage from the fall. So I'm working on trying to repair that. Springfield says he likes knowing everything he can about his health, good or bad, which isn't something his father preferred. He thought he had stomach cancer for years and never got it checked out, said Springfield. When he finally collapsed one day at home, they found out it was an ulcer that burst, and he died from the loss of blood. He said it could have been fixed if he had gotten it checked out. That was a giant message to me. If you want to live long, you have to be prepared for some bad news now and then. He says, I could find out that I have terminal cancer tomorrow, be dead in a year, but I can only do all I can do. But Springfield is still fit enough to perform for his fans. His next show is happening March 19th in Macon, Georgia. And this summer, he'll head out on the I Want My 80s tour with John Waite, Wang Chung, Paul Young, and John Cafferty. You can find a complete list of dates at rickspringfield.com. That's your update for today. You can find these classic rock news updates now on TikTok, YouTube, the ClassX Radio Facebook page, as well as X, Gab, and Truth Social. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and follow and discover classic deep rock tracks, B-sides. They're all at ClassXradio.com. And you can listen live anytime you want at our TuneIn channel. And also, if you do a quick search of the App Store, you'll find us, our very own mobile apps. Just search ClassX Radio, because we are rock and roll radio for baby boomers and Gen Xers. See you next time.